Hi, I'm Angela Druckman, and this is your 60-Second Scrum. Our sprint planning meetings are terrible. They're disorganized and they take forever. I hear this quite a bit from my clients. In order to have a successful sprint planning meeting, it helps to keep in mind not only the purpose of the meeting, but the steps to go through to get to that purpose. Of course, a sprint planning meeting has one purpose: to come to a sprint commitment. That's when the team makes a commitment to the product owner for how many backlog items they'll deliver in that sprint. The first thing the team is going to want to do is clarify requirements, and what I mean by that is they're going to want to get acceptance criteria. Remember, acceptance criteria is that agreement between the team and the product owner for each backlog item, what needs to be in place to call that item done. Remember to write these down because you're going to need to refer to them later in the sprint review meeting. Then the team will want to create tasks. When they do that, what they're doing is they're moving from thinking about what needs to be done to how it will be done. Then the team is probably going to want to do some type of estimation as well. And when all of that is done, they're ready to make their sprint commitment. With any time that's left in the meeting, they'll want to decide how to meet that commitment. In other words, do things like maybe lay out a few more tasks, maybe do some design, some planning, anything that they need to be able to hit the ground running at the beginning of the sprint, ready to roll. I hope the ideas in this video have been useful. You can find more tips like this in my book, 30 Days to Better Agile, available online at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And be sure to visit us at www.angeladruckman.com. Happy scrumming!